Hey, can you hear me? I'm guessing you can since your eyes look so wide. Don't worry, I'm not a monster. Well, maybe I am, but that's besides the point. Either way, I'm not gonna hurt you. Don't worry. Yes, I have a voice in your head, and yes, I can hear everything you're thinking about. Anyway, I'm not the one in question here. You are. Yep. Let's just say God sent me down here to you and asked me to get you back up on your feet. Does it make sense why I can't let you see me now? Good. My purpose here is this. I have to make you remember. Remember what, they ask. If I told you right away, it wouldn't do a thing. You'd still be in the dark. To make it more clear, I'm here to make you remember your wishes. Yes, you did. You don't remember them now, but when you were a kid, you had tons of wishes. I had to keep track of all of it. Yes, I am your guardian angel. Haven't I made that clear yet? Anywho, back on topic. Wishes made when you were a kid are some of the purest, most delicate wishes there are. You can't get any better than I wish I could fly or I wish I could shoot lasers out of my eyes. When you reach puberty, it helped you align your wishes a little better. I wish I was smarter, I wish I was taller and more fit type of deal. Usually, people wish for more physical stuff here, more tangible and visible stuff. Once the reality of superpowers and fantastical creatures not being real sets in. Lastly, when you've reached adulthood, your wishes are a mix of both. You still have that childlike wonder where you sometimes wish you wanted an infinite amount of this, the power to mess with people you dislike, but still be grounded in reality enough to know that wishing for something physical is obtainable. And that's where I come in. What do I mean? Just look at you. When was the last time you actually tried at something? The last time you actually went beyond your limits to try and reach something? Exactly. You've been so scared of failure that you've become complacent of where you are now. Of course, there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, I did say that. Even God Himself would probably tell you that. What do you mean, why? You may be His creations, but you all lead very different lives. He cannot manage you all, for that is our purpose. We cannot manage you at all times, so your lives are ultimately in your own hands. It has always been in your own hands. Sure, some decisions would lead you to a worse spot than you are now. Like that time you wanted to scream and pulling your boss's hair until they got scalped. That was definitely a dark feature for you, but I'm glad you decided not to do so. Yes, I have seen any and all futures you have ahead of you. The one you're in right now, it's not the best, but not the worst as well. You can trust me. I'm your guardian angel, and I can't lie to you. Yeah, this isn't the worst. I know you've been stuck in a rut for a while now, working in that crappy job while studying for your degree. I understand. It's incredibly tedious. I'm amazed humans can go through such things. But whenever you need it, I'll always remind you. I'll manifest as a voice in your head and remind you of all the wishes you owe to your child self. Being able to buy that one piece of candy your parents couldn't get you, being able to buy anything in the department store as long as it piqued your interest. Sure, it doesn't seem like a great choice now, but in the future, letting them heal is equally important. You get burnout, depressed, lonely, anxious, sad. You feel all these things, and yet you're still here. You're stronger than you think, human. You know, if it helps, if I can share about myself a little bit, I've served as a guardian for all my life. I've never had a physical body, and my knowledge of humans comes directly from interacting with them. I've never lived a human life. Of course, serving as a guardian angel for all those humans comes numerous humans to take care of. I had to subconsciously remind them of their work, their appointments, their schedules. That voice in your head that suddenly pops up out of nowhere reminding you about something important, that's me. But whenever they felt like they could let loose for a while, or whenever they did too much work in too little time, I always made sure they had time for themselves. That's the most important job as a guardian angel. I'm not there to just protect you from danger and remind you to do as you're told. I'm there to guard you from losing yourself, to guard you from dangers you could have never seen coming. If I had to guess, it would be like owning a dog in your terms. You care for it, watch it grow, and slowly fall in love with how adorable and endearing they are with their little outbursts of energy, their episodes of depression, and their gushes of victory. It all feels nicer the moment you realize you helped them grow to become like that. But then the realization hits that you notice your dog's getting weaker, getting slower. It reminds you of the inevitable doom that awaits us, a fate that we all arrive at. My question for you now is, do you want to focus on the end rather than attempting to uplift your story? I've seen you read books, darling. You never skipped a page. Not even a word could have escaped your sight. Even though you were bored out of your mind or had other things to do, you always spared some time to trudge along the pages and eventually got to the ending. Now, if I were to tell you where you fit in your book, honey, you've barely covered 10 pages. From a lifetime of happiness, sadness, betrayal, chaos, serenity, and love, you'd think you would have filled a lot more, wouldn't you? But your book still has so many possibilities, so many branches leading to so many lives. A large amount of choices leads to an even larger amount of outcomes in yours, honey. You've left it all on others to choose for you. As your guardian angel, I would hate for a life like yours to be lived without even scratching the surface of its potential. You could become a wealthy businessman, a singer, a caring teacher, an anarchist, a programmer, a black hat hacker, an artist, a secret agent. Hell, you could become a maid for a luxurious couple living in a castle in Luxembourg. You, quite literally, could become anything and anyone you've ever wanted. But alas, humans only have one life to live. You cannot simply save before a choice and reload after fulfilling your life. It's not a game. One choice is all you have. One choice is all it takes to determine your path, to determine your future. One choice that you will always have the liberty of choosing. So, whenever you're feeling stuck again, I'll come. Whenever you feel like you're at your wit's end, I'll remind you. Whichever choice you make will always be yours. Whichever path you take it with stride. Be confident in your choosing. I'll protect you from dangers that come your way, and all you need to do is push onward with your eyes pointed straight, looking steadily towards the future you know for yourself is the one you want. the future you all want. It's what you owe to yourself. What do you owe to yourself now, yourself in the past, and yourself in the future?